hello. Look at that. Did it again.
I know.
Welcome, everybody, to the number one women's sports podcast. It is the Ateam. My name is Amber, and of course, beside me is Amanda over there. How you doing today, Amanda?
I'm good. How are you?
I'd be better if this stupid camera would focus properly. It's like one way or the other. There's no in between right now. I don't know what's going on.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
lighting is lighting.
Sometimes.
Oh, hello. Aloha.
Aloha.
I adore her. Okay. All right. With that being said, everyone, we have another very special guest. We'll kind of talk about the little exclusive that we had on Monday here in a little bit. But our guest tonight is Kalyn Allen, and she is a center and plays football. And we have a lot to discuss with her. So, without further ado, let's bring her on. Hey, Kalyn, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
We're good. So, please enlighten us. Tell us about yourself and what football means to you and how your passion for football came about.
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Kalyn Allen. I play football at Chase High School. I play center, long snapper, and I've recently been getting into right guard. So I'm number 3 ranked Chris Rubio long snapper in my class of 2028. And I'll tell you a little bit about how my passion started. So my sister, I have a twin sister who plays as well. And we were in first grade, I believe. And there were a few boys who told her at recess that she couldn't play football because she was a girl. So later when we went home, my sister asked our mom if she could sign us up. And at first, I'm not going to lie, I was a little bit against the idea. I didn't want to play at first. But at the last minute, I changed my mind and I was like, Mom, sign me up. And my first coach, he started me at center. And ever since then, it's been my passion. I love it. And it's like my life. So that's about it.
That's awesome. Go ahead, Amber.
I gotta tell you, for such a young lady, you've definitely made waves.
Thank you so much.
Feel being such a strong influence at the ripe old age of teenhood? Like, I'm not going to disclose the age, but you started this off making waves pretty early on. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, ma'am. So I mean, it feels amazing. Inspiring other young girls to go out there and play the sport that I love. It's like I said, it's my passion, and since that day I started, it's been my life, and I am excited that I have the opportunity to encourage all girls to go out there, and once you find your passion, you let that be your passion, and you work every day. Because one of my main little mottos is, I'm not going to be outworked, and when you don't get outworked, then you're better than everybody else, and to be the best, you got to work for it. Even on the days you feel tired and you don't feel like you want to go put in the work, it's important to not even take a day off. So,
absolutely. I have to throw this out there. I just, happen to be snooping just a little bit on your Facebook page.
It's what we do.
Yes, it's typically, just what we do. And I saw that you were on the roof. Were you on the roof of your house? And
Yes,
that was
ma'am.
your brother on the truck? Yeah.
That was
And
my
you were
sister.
snapping to him? Talk
It
to
was my
me.
sister,
Talk to us
yeah.
about that.
So I actually made that little snap. It's called a trick snap. My Rubio long snapping coach had made up this little challenge. And if you see on my other videos, I mean, I've long snapped a bottle off of my brother's head. So I have really good accuracy. And it was just a little fun challenge that I did. I came up with the idea that I'd snap it off the roof. And it was really fun. A little bit scary, but it was fun.
Yeah. Why snapping? Like, what is it about being center and snapping that you like so much?
Well, so first, like I said, I was a center, and I just love it. And since that day, then that's when I didn't really get into long snapping until I was around 7 or 8, and that's when I met Chris Rubio. And ever since then, that's who's taught me all I know about long snapping. And long snapping is not really in the spotlight. It's kind of a position it's not, nobody really talks about it until we make a mistake or something. So it's such a crucial position that you have to be perfect every snap. And for the success of your team, I mean, if you don't get the ball back there perfectly every time, then we're not going to have a punt down the field. So, like my long snapping coach always says, you can't have a game-winning kick without a game-winning snap. So, it's a very
And you
important.
do not want to have a fumble right there. No,
That's
no,
right.
no, no, no. So yeah, I agree. Go ahead, Amber.
Well, with that being said, you're doing this currently. Are you seeing yourself with college prospects coming up in the near future?
Yes, ma'am. So I want to long snap in college, and I recently received my first offer, my D2 offer from Livingstone College. So as a sophomore, I'm really excited about that. So there's more to come. You know, I keep working, I keep getting better. Then I have more of those opportunities to go out and showcase my talent. So
Did
happy
y'all
about
hear this, folks? This phenomenal young lady does not even have a driver's license, is already getting scholarships for college.
it.
How amazing is this, guys?
And this is the perfect spot for me to say that you posted a quote that I thought was perfection. And it was, they tried to silence me. Now I'm the storm they can't ignore. I think that speaks volumes for you and what you are doing in your career right now. And where do you see yourself going? Where would you like it to go?
So, as I said, my football career, I want to long snap in college, and after college, I'm not really sure. I know I want to pursue. I want to be an anesthesiologist as well, and I have a 4.5 GPA. So, also want to study anesthesiology in college. So, after that, after my college career, I don't know what's next, but
Yes, get that college career though. Get that college career though.
Education is
I mean,
definitely
y'all
key.
may see me in the NFL. So,
Hey,
Yes.
I'm going to tell you right now, if you're in the NFL, you better not forget us little low totem pole people with teeny tiny podcasts.
Absolutely.
No, I mean, I think that's the other part about it. I wanted to definitely express that 4.5 definitely puts an emphasis on student athletes. What are some of the tougher courses that you find to be challenging in your high school career right now?
So far, you know, I'm a sophomore, so I haven't I've taken AP classes and stuff like that. But so far, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really find much challenging. I score hundreds in all my classes, so I've never made lower than 100. Sometimes I make hundreds and fives. Right now, I have 105 in English, and I don't really find challenging so far. But yeah, I put a lot of work in. Like there's late nights, the studying, and it's just really important that I'm on top of that. And because I mean, being a student is just as important as being an athlete. And so yeah.
Can you tell us a point in your, career that with playing that you, and I'm saying career, girl, because this is a career for you.
Bam.
This will be something. So I'm saying career. That's why I'm saying. So, I mean, have you had a time that you've had to overcome from being a woman wanting to play the game of football? Has that ever happened with you? And if so, can you explain that to us a little bit?
Sure. As a female and what's looked at as a male-dominated sport, it's definitely. I mean, it gets hard sometimes because I've been underestimated so many times, and I have to work 3 times harder than the boys have to work, and it's definitely gets hard sometimes. But I overcome all that by trusting in myself that I can get the job done no matter what anybody says, and I'm gonna be something, and I'm really excited about that. And I don't let what anybody else says bring me down because I know who I am and my values. So,
girl, that's so good. Gotta have that. That is like, yes, you have to have that. Maybe you can teach me a little bit more.
More importantly than that, you definitely have to have a support system. Tell us a little bit about your support system that you got around you.
So I have awesome coaches. My teammates, I have great teammates. Just my whole school is a great atmosphere. My teachers are so supportive, and most importantly, my family. My mom, they support me in every aspect of my life, and I'm so thankful to have such a great family who just pushes me to be my best. If I need equipment, my rides to practice, just a push on the back sometimes. It's like, girl, you got this. Just they're just always there for me, and I just couldn't thank them enough. And so I know my mom's watching this right now, so thank you, Mom. I love you.
Oh, that's so sweet. Shout out to Mom. That's so good that you did that. So you said that you have a twin sister,
Yes,
and
ma'am.
she plays too, yes?
That's right.
Is there like a little butt heads rivalry, or are we working together?
Ooh,
Which
she
is
We're working together.
working together.
Sister
That's good.
Is
That's good.
a receiver and safety and linebacker. So she's more in the, I'm in the trenches. She's in the more, the
Mhm.
skill
Out in the
positions,
open.
catching the ball, stuff like that. So yeah, we're just so supportive of each other, and that's another person I'm just so thankful to have on the field with me. Right now she's injured. She's going through an injury right now, and she's healing from that.
Mhm.
She got injured in basketball. So yeah, she's healing from that, but I'm just so ready for her to be back on the field with me, and she's my best friend. So
Do you play any other sports?
yes, ma'am, I do. I play basketball, and I also throw discus and shot and track. I recently, last year, my freshman year, I went to regionals in discus. So
That is not easy because I have done that. And I remember those practices of doing that. Oh, it definitely
Yeah.
hurts. Definitely hurts. Go ahead, Amber.
So with this phenomenal athleticism, this fabulous mind, a wonderful support system, you've got all of the makings of a college full-time ride. I see it in the future. If you could pick a college, which one would it be and why?
Well, I mean, there's so many options, obviously, so it's definitely hard to pick. But I mean, UNLV. I love Vegas. You have the Tar Heels. North Carolina, NC State. You have I don't know, so many options. So I know wherever I go, I'll be happy. So
Okay, so I have to call out this picture real quick because Coach Dobson, yes,
Mhm. Yes, ma'am.
there's a photo of, is that you and your sister
Mhm.
praying with him in like a
Yeah.
little circle? Explain that to me and how impactful that was for you.
So Coach Dobson, he was a former NFL player, and he does my speed and agility training. And he's just a great, like, just besides the speed and agility, he's just a great person to be around. He's so supportive of me, and that praying means a lot. After every speed training we have, we said that little prayer, and obviously my faith in God means a lot to me as well. Praying through those hard times, and I mean anything you're going through, that you can rely on God to get you through that. So it's definitely very special. After before the game I pray, after the game I pray. I'm just so thankful to have God by my side. I know whatever I'm going through, He's there. So,
Girl, I need to put you in my pocket. Look,
Right?
I've got a pocket right here. If I could just slide you right up, right in there.
You're my spirit animal. Like honestly.
Yes.
Phenomenal. I'm looking at this. I'm sitting here going, okay, so you've got a beautiful smile, phenomenal, just happy overall personality. I'm sure that this is going to be the goofiest of questions you've been asked. How do you deal with the hair and the helmet? And I know you do the braid, but I'm like, they don't try to like, 'cause that would.
Oh yeah. So I've never got my hair pulled. I do have very long hair.
Yeah.
So,
You do.
but I love my hair. I just rep the braid. That's about it.
All right.
Yeah,
Y'all
she has
tuck
that
in the
one
collar so they don't try
long.
to get you.
Nope, I never had anybody pull my hair.
She does that lizard. She has that lizard braid. You know that one
Yeah,
long
the
braid.
dragon braid all the way down the
That's
middle.
what I call it. The
The
lizard,
lizard
braid.
braid.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best braid. It works. It
So
always stays in place.
I just want to ask you real quick, how often are you training while you're doing this and all the other sports that you're doing? Are you literally every day doing something training?
Yes, ma'am. So I have football practice after school, and then I'll usually hit the gym, and I have long snapping, and then I do my little sessions and stuff, and I also have camps. I have private lessons in Idaho in September, I'll be going to Idaho to train with my long snapping instructor. And so, it's kind of a year-round thing. I'm in the gym every day, getting stronger, and my long snapping lessons after that. And so, yeah, it's all year round.
We need to send this to the NFL because they need to see you. I'm serious. I'm loving the fact that NFL is doing more and more stuff like with flag football. Now they're having women. It's all, I love it.
Female referees now, female coaching. It's not going to be too long. I don't know. I'm seeing a recruiting with the women's league, possibly continuing the dynasty of the St. Louis Slam. I keep looking and I just keep seeing video after video of these long snaps. Funny, man.
Your shoulders. So what part of the body would you say that being a long snapper works the most?
So you would think it's your shoulders and your arms, but when long snapping, like 75% of your power comes from your lower body. So you're using your legs and everything and pushing the ball back in one motion. So it's mostly your legs and a little bit of your arms and your upper body, but mostly your lower half of your body is where all the power comes from.
See, it's so interesting you say that because just watching it, it looks as though you have all that weight on your hand. You know what I mean? On the football till it's gone. That's crazy. Just saying.
Do you think that being a young woman with a lower center of gravity gives you an advantage over the guys that are in the long snap?
Definitely, absolutely. I usually have a lot of the boys are taller, and I feel like as I'm lower to the ground, my blocking steps and my blocking is just I find it easier. And then running down the field, I don't think that my height puts me at any disadvantage. So I think being lower to the ground is great for me, and yeah, I'm blessed.
That is amazing. So before we let you go, I want to ask you if you could do anything and you want football to be the way you want it to be, right? If it could be perfect scenario for you moving forward, what would that be?
As in like my steps in my career? So right now I'm a sophomore, so I of course want to graduate high school and then continue to have a college career. And I would like to play in the NFL and be the first female in the NFL. And and even if that doesn't happen, then I'll definitely be I would like to own a team in the women's league. I would like to coach anything like that. I don't know yet, obviously, because I'm still really young, but there's just so many opportunities that I look forward to investing in. So yeah.
Man.
Well, once the St. Louis Slam players start getting paid as they should, then I think you should come here and start playing with it.
No.
That's what I'm saying. I would love to see women start getting paid for playing the game. That's what I would love to start seeing.
Well, it's definitely going to happen with phenomenal players like Miss Kalyn Allen coming out of the woodwork and representing women and showing that the possibility is not only there, but it's fruitful, it's beneficial, and it's going to be an amazing career. I'm looking forward to seeing everything you've got to offer, especially when you make it in the NFL. And I'm crying, right? Going, I think it'll be a phenomenal, exceptional career, and I'm definitely keeping my eye out on you, Miss Allen. Thank you so much for allowing us the opportunity to chat with you.
Thank you for having me.
You're so welcome. Tell people where they can find you.
So I'm on all social media platforms. It's Special KK75, Kalyn Allen on Facebook. So y'all go hit me a follow.
Yes, thank you. Yes, you do, but we love it. So keep it coming. Thank you so much for coming on. We'll be in touch.
Okay, great.
All right. Bye.
Good night. Bye.
You too. Bye. Tell your mom she did great raising you. Perfect.
Okay, I will. Thank you.
Bye.
A phenomenal young athlete. I mean, 15.
I mean, people need to really go follow her because when she has her video, she has a lot of videos posted on here and she is good.
Oh, yeah. And the NCSA is out there looking at her. The NCAA is out there looking at her. The recruiting is pretty stacked when it comes to this young lady. And I mean, she carries herself very well, very polite. A 4.5 GPA, people. If there's anybody anywhere in the recruiting realm, somebody needs to snag this individual up. This is a student athlete that is exceptional and only a sophomore.
And kudos to her family because they have raised a very intelligent, bright woman. That is for sure.
I'm looking forward to the future. That's for sure.
Yeah. So Amber, I got a question for you.
What's up?
I gotta break it down brass tacks right now.
Okay.
So what are your thoughts on the fact that Birmingham's announced and then all of a sudden we hear chirp, chirp, cricket, cricket, but one post about Michigan on Twitter and that's it, on X, excuse me. And that's it.
I mean, I can see it.
Is that transparency or is that just fishing? Or just
I think that
reaching, I should say.
It's strategic placement to continue having the chatter go on in the off season. When you think about it, and Rapoli's good at this. He's great at marketing. He's great at building up systems. He's done it in the horse realm with racing. He's done it with all of the companies that it's like the Midas touch, you know? But you've got to understand, with a very limited budget that UFL has, the only thing we can go off of is the buzz in social media. So to have a little bit about Birmingham, just a sprinkling here, and then now you get all this generated chatter and season tickets, and then you wait. And now it's the little mark of X with Michigan. And now there's chatter in the Michigan scope. And it's a wait. I'm wondering what's going to happen here in the next few months. I'm hoping to see some chatter with the other teams being involved, and I'm looking forward to it. I think he's doing what he's supposed to be doing. And as a business person, I can see the buildup. Using the limited resources you've got, the buildup is there. So I'm looking forward to it. What about you?
Well, Amber, I'm so happy you asked. You know how I feel about it? Like I'm standing in the white room in the movie Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah.
When all of the Oompa Loompas with the green wigs are walking around like just, all tight like this. That's what I feel like's happening right now. That's what I feel like's happening. I just feel like, you have the Columbus thing online, right? Which I'm assuming that we're going to find something out about that, like probably this coming, probably the end of the month of September. Right? So, but nothing else has been said. That's it. We just know a team is coming to Columbus. Okay.
Ateam.
Oh, Ateam.
Not our Ateam.
Not our Ateam. So let me ask you this, Amber, as a consumer, okay? If you were to see that posted, that a football team is coming to Columbus, you don't know the name of it, you don't know where in Columbus, you don't know the field, you don't know any information but that. Would you be willing to put a deposit down for a season ticket?
Not right now.
Okay.
Not right now.
And the reason I'm asking that, right, is because how can you then gauge that is going to be a good market for them when all they know is UFL Columbus?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe there's some chatter on potential locations. I think the venue's going to definitely be key.
And I'm not trying to be a smart aleck or whatever. I don't want to say the other word, but I'm just saying, if you look at it from a consumer standpoint and you take a step back and look at it, right? Yes, the football fans that love football, they're going to be excited about it, but I'm not going to put money down for something if I don't know a start date. Like, is it going to be this year or is it going to be next? You see what I'm saying? Like, I understand that they're putting it out there more so to plant the seed, and I get that. But I just feel like when you plant the seed for something, the longer that it goes and that you string out that seed's going to eventually, and it's not being watered,
It's not being
it's
nurtured.
not going to work.
Yeah.
So that's why I just wanted to get your thoughts and your take on that. What are your thoughts with Columbus and with what I was talking about?
I think Columbus, you've got Ohio. Columbus, Ohio it's a huge, Ohio is a huge college place, right? Ohio State, you can't beat it, OHIO, right? And the Buckeyes have made an impact. I'm wondering, since they don't have any other fall ball, Ohio being their only fall ball, if this is going to be a positive thing for spring football with this market. It's definitely a prospect to test out. I'm looking forward to it. I would say that not telling people certain things keeps them interested, keeps them piqued, but you're right. There's only so much before a person gets disinterested, before they're no longer wanting to, well, where are they playing in Ohio? What are the speculations? Which team is it going to be? How long do we have to wait to find out? Okay, it's not happening. On to the next thing, And with college ball being around the corner, I feel like it's going to fizz out a little bit before it finally gets reignited.
Because this fluid word that keeps going around, this has got to be the chunkiest, most curdled fluid anyone could ever ask for. Because I'm just like, it's literally like a mouse at night trying to find a crumb and can't find it. Like, I'm just trying to figure out where in the marketing that they're saying they've improved.
Yeah.
Like, where they're saying this is going, because we literally are kicking off NFL start of the season on Sunday, or what is it? No, tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
And we know nothing still, other than the Pink Pony Club is going to be back in town. Other than that, we don't know anything.
Yeah, I know, but I do see the effort being made with UFL trying to keep the relevancy, at least on their website. They did list the 2025 all UFL team, right? I don't know if you got a chance to see that, but you got MVP Perkins, right? You had Corbin with the Brahmas as their running back listed, the Sailors with the Battlehawks, right? Tight ends, there was a twofer there. You had a few wide receivers out there. Our center, since we brought up Miss Allen, our center with the St. Louis Battlehawks, Micah Panasiewicz, I think. Panasiewicz. And then on the defense, you ended up with Joe Wallace with the defenders. A lot of DC defenders out there. O'Neal Jr. was the only roughneck that I saw. But special teams, our punter was Wing. I think having that all UFL team kind of kept a little bit of buzz. Some of the other news stories I saw was the defensive coordinator for the Battlehawks, Iceman, right? I was surprised to see that. Mr. Abraham got honored with the ETSU Hall of Fame selection this year, and they listed that. So even though he had ice running in his veins, he definitely was a little taken aback behind that and was appreciative of that. I'm surprised and happy to hear that not only are players being recognized, but also staff is being recognized. The coaching, the coordinators, all of the higher ups are also getting some recognition in the offseason. I love seeing that. Is it going to be enough for the UFL to stay relevant until Rapoli decides, the next little trickle of rumors? I don't know. But I do like seeing these little inside stories from different aspects, whether it's the players being signed on to various teams, the UFL team coaches being honored with the Hall of Fame for their alma maters. It's back to school runs. I'm seeing that kind of stuff come up. It's good to see that out there. I'd love to see more of it, especially in the off season with maybe some more charitable organizations that the players have a passion for, and maybe working with their local communities in getting those charities up and running. It doesn't take much for a recognition to happen, and once it starts, man, you'd be surprised the sponsorships and corporate partnerships that roll in after it for a similar cause.
Yeah, and shout out to Jacob Sailors too for re-signing with the Lions. So that's really great. Also, the only other thing I was thinking about too is with these showcases being, October, November, December, even in LA, like, is that really going to give these teams all that much time to really be practicing and scrimmaging and all of that before the season would kick off the beginning of March? Because did I not hear Mr. Rapoli say that in his interview that kickoff would be beginning of March?
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
If they're still doing showcases by December 7th.
That's not necessarily a bad thing, though. Because
no, it's not. I mean, they're going to be hot because they're going to be practicing and all that stuff. But yeah,
but it ramps the season up and it gets the players prepared. It doesn't put too much of a lag between the training camps, between the spars, the preseason, so to speak, the practices, that kind of stuff when they practice against each other. I'm curious to know what the future holds. I saw a little bit of chatter about some deposits turning into seat selections. I don't know how accurate that is, but if it happens, great, it happens. I'm hoping to see that. I don't know if you've heard anything up on the north half of the UFL about deposits being converted into seat selections or not.
No.
Yeah. There's a couple. Again, I don't know if it's actual rumors or what. I just know that UFL.com is the place to go and get your season tickets. And you can't get cheaper than a $50 deposit. You really can't. For a premium product with exceptional players, access that is uncomparable, undeniable, and full throttle. Honestly, it's definitely the way to go, and I look forward to hopefully seeing the new markets, the new schedules, that kind of stuff going on. I mean, outside of them saying that it's coming to them, I've signed up to stay informed on the new markets, but the only market I see listed is Columbus.
I don't know. I think I'm just kind of spent on all the talking about it, to be honest.
Yeah. It gets to be a little daunting. It really does.
Just a little. Also, I know Dresser Wayne got cut, but he had a great game and he did great. And I would love to see him back for sure if he's not signed to the practice squad. But if he is, he really, really should come back because he was good. He was good. And I think that if he had a little bit more training, that would be good too. But also on NFL news real quick, because I got to say this because this just made my day. Mr. Adam Thielen is coming back to the Minnesota Vikings, and that is his home state area, and his kids will be able to go back to the schools that they are originally at. And I'm so excited for that family because I follow them and they just seem like really fun people. So yeah, shout out to Adam Thielen on that one. Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
And also, if you haven't seen Hard Knocks 2, that's a great show. Check that out. I think there's a new series on Netflix too that's coming out that's football too. Oh, the Dallas Cowboys one. If you're a Cowboys fan, which I am not.
Well, here's a question in other news. What do we think about the mascots and the cheerleaders? Have you seen the latest and the greatest?
I've seen it, and you know what? I am whatever makes people happy. That is where I am. And I feel like everything in the world is always seems, all you hear on social media seems to be a lot of negativity. So I love to see, if I'm scrolling through my newsfeed and I'm seeing smiles, I'm all about it. All about it. Love, love, love and light, love and light. What do you think, Amber? Without getting too, because I don't even want to ask you that question without you getting too into your feelings on that answer.
I mean, as far as it goes, they've always had the cheerleaders, the male spirit leaders,
Mm-hmm.
to the bottom of the pyramid, help with the lifts, help with the jumps, and so on and so forth. I mean, it's no Robin Williams for the Denver Broncos, because just to let y'all know, it's a little fun fact for y'all, football history guys. Robin Williams, the comedian, the famous actor of all people, was the first official NFL male cheerleader. Played one.
What? No, it wasn't. This is the biggest.
Guys, actually was on a episode of Mork and Mindy, dressed up as a Denver Bronco with the skirt and the boots and the little vest and everything, and went on the field dressed like that at an actual game. Way back when. A lot of people don't know that. So there's a little tidbit of history for you.
I had no idea. But I would love to see that.
Oh, it's adorable to say the least.
I would love to see that.
I mean, you can't beat it. It was on November of 1979, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It wore the little vest, wore the little skirt, had the little gloves on, everything, and it was actually part of the skit for the show Mork and Mindy way back when he played a little alien named Mork from Ork, right? But he was the NFL's first male cheerleader. So don't let these two from Minnesota tell you that they're first. They're not. It was actually Robin Williams with his hairy belly and his hairy arms and all of it sticking out, wearing a skirt, not even fazed by it. It was an amazing show. Go Google it, go YouTube it. You'll love it.
I would love with all my heart to sit in this this person knows who I'm talking about. And I know he watches this show. I would love for nothing more, and even my family knows this. I would love nothing more than just to say something right now of an experience that this person did back in the day. I would love to put it out there.
Was it a Powerpuff game where the girls dressed in the football gear and the guys dressed as the cheerleaders?
That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say. Was that it was
Revenge of the Nerd style. Sweet.
That's all I'll say. It was a Powderpuff game.
But
and the person's mother was not happy. Not happy.
No, I mean, as far as the male cheerleaders, I think it's only fair if we're going to have if we're going to have breakthrough roles for athletes, and they are athletes, I promise you guys.
Oh yeah, cheerleading.
I would look
sport.
forward to seeing cheerleading for football in the traditional style that we're used to, with the jumps, with the flips, with the toss-ups, instead of it just being the basketball dancing girls that we've seen before. You know, every time I see her, and it's not to take away from the athleticism that they have now, not at all. And we know that the ultimate is to be a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader, right? That's supposed to be like the grade A of all of it. At the end of the day, it's dancing, and it's more drill team, more spirit team than it is actual cheerleading. When I think of cheerleading, I think gymnastics. I think of the guys tossing you up. You know, I think
different dynamic though.
Yeah.
There's college cheerleading, and then there's the NFL. To me, is not cheerleaders.
Right.
They're more performers.
I would love to
Cheerleaders
see,
are college cheerleaders.
and I would love to see that college level be introduced into the professional sport of football. I think that they deserve it. I think that it would be a great addition, and I don't see why not.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, we want the choreography. You want the hairography with the flips, and
I think
and
it's just the amount of time that they have, because just from going to NFL games, when the girls are out there, it's during literally like a timeout, you know, quick 30 seconds
commercial break.
thing. And when you're doing lifts like that, 30 seconds isn't quite enough. Like, it's just, you know what I mean? Like, there has to be a segue. Well, I used to cheer, but there has to be a segue into it before, you know what I mean? So that just makes it more difficult to do.
Yeah, I get that. I think that having it set up in a location, because they've got 4 smaller squads on each corner of the field, right? Typically, NFL does.
Mm-hmm.
And they're doing their coordinated dances with the music on the speakers and stuff. I don't know. I think it would be cool to see some of the guys tossing the girls, you know, for the herkies and the jumps and the twists.
You know what I would love?
The athleticism back.
You know what I would love? If not to go back to UFL, but if the UFL would cut out DJing and start partnering with these colleges in these cities and start having the bands in the stadiums, and start having these bands in the stadiums. Like, you kind of have that little bit of, it's like NFL kind of thing with college mix, but also I just think it would be cool to have a band in the stadiums. Like, I think that would be great, and I think it would be great partnership with the colleges in a way to make that happen. I don't know. I'm not the business part of it. I just like to give suggestions. But I think that'd be fun.
There is kind of, yeah, I think that would be phenomenal. I think maybe having the bands, the high school bands being showcased, high school bands being able to play at,
yes,
you know, at the games.
A different high school from each city or whatever. And then they go, just like at Cardinals games when they have different schools come and sing the national anthems.
It's different down here in the South. Let me tell you, the bands in the South hit a little different compared to up north. I'm not trying to knock it, but we do have what is called the Ocean of Soul down here in Texas with TSU. And we have a high school version of that. We have Battle of the Bands that happens down here in this. It's taken very seriously down here. I think it would be an added level of entertainment for the consumer, and it would showcase what these high school students can do, how they perform, and give them a little bit more of experience in this aspect. And shit, other girl teams come out for a halftime performance. What's wrong with that?
During halftime, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that is a phenomenal thing.
Are we coming up with idea after idea?
Because you can't tell me if you go somewhere and you hear live music, okay? Live music regardless, and you hear the trumpets and all that stuff going off, that doesn't instantly just make you like your adrenaline going and you're ready to go. Like compared to a song that you hear on a radio station, the same songs day in and day out.
Right.
It doesn't sound any different in my car than it does there.
Yeah.
So I think it would be fun to have these bands come. And Cody Rhodes, for instance, with WWE, had a marching band come down with him at, what was that? Was that WrestleMania?
Oh, are you kidding me? Bianca Belair did it?
Bianca Belair did it too?
I'm like,
I think
Sasha
that
Banks. Like, I don't know about y'all, but something about some live music. And if y'all don't know, man, some of these schools out here are wild. It is amazing to watch. It is phenomenal talent and athleticism, and to showcase the high schools in the area and give them the opportunity to do that, even if it's just for a quarter, even if it's just for like the last 10 minutes of second quarter, let them do a halftime performance, go into the first 10 minutes of the third quarter, and then let the DJ play towards the beginning and the end. Hell yeah.
Just think about it. Think about it. Every single parent of every single child will most likely want to go to that game. Why? To watch their child play.
Buy a ticket
at a football game. So
can you imagine?
Right there, tickets. And if you're going to distribute tickets, what better way to distribute them than to a school that is actually going to come and do and play at the game?
I mean, can we fill up some seats?
And have a section, a cheering section for that school. And then at a certain point during the game, you can flash the Jumbotron on them and they can all cheer and go wild.
I'll tell you right now, boy, if the Houston Roughnecks was to bring Willow Ridge High School, hey.
So crazy, would it?
Your couple go out there with them, hey. It'd be a lot of fun. It's just an added feature. Parents, aunts, uncles, cousins, grandparents, friends, families, co-workers of those students, the teachers would go out there. I think it would be a wonderful added bonus and added ticket sales. Just saying.
Ding, ding, ding.
Hey, Rapoli, are you listening there, buddy?
Right. I think we might need to make a post about that one. Just saying. Yeah. But that's all my thoughts for this evening. Did you have any more? Oh, thank you again to Reggie Barlow for doing an exclusive interview with us and The Bottom Line on Monday. It was great. If you have not seen it, definitely go to our page or The Bottom Line page to check that out.
Yeah, it was a pretty good interview. I definitely enjoyed listening to him. I gotta say, I'm gonna have a little bit of a brag moment here by letting him know that Cornell Powell with the DC Defenders, he helped Cornell Powell get the trifecta, the only football player ever to have an NCAA championship, a NFL championship, and now a UFL championship. So Coach Barlow helped make that happen. He did not know that happened. I'm surprised that it was never brought up, but he kind of gave a shout out to your girl here for doing homework and finding a tidbit that even put a smile on his face. So just my little brag for the week.
Yes. And I did post his 2 children's books also on our page that are on Amazon. So definitely go check those out too.
These books are elementary age, 4 boys, 4 girls. There are 2 sets. Affirmation, positivity, you can't beat it. Go grab it. Help support a local author, and help your kids out a little bit too along the way. Great reading material. I'm getting them as Christmas gifts. Don't tell anyone, for my grandchildren.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, they're great books. Blake loves them. In fact, In fact, we read one last night. So before bed.
Nice.
It's good because then he repeats it back, and that's what I want. I love
I am
that.
somebody.
I said it, and then he said it back. I was like, oh, that's even better.
Helps to articulate the speech
Mhm.
there, helps to learn the reading comprehension,
Mhm.
and it's fun too.
Mhm.
And it enforces positivity.
And also, another thing is that I firmly believe in those sensory kits, that if they were to do an autism room, sensory room, in those kits should be those books that, yes,
Nice.
Mr. Reggie Barlow published. So I think that they should put one, if not both books in there, because they are so helpful. The illustrations are great too, because they're not overstimulating. It's an all-around very positive book. And I'm also going to reach out to Easter Seals Midwest about his book too, because
Nice.
they need to know for sure if they haven't seen
I know
it.
that the Roughneckers Tailgate is going to be trying to put something together here in the next few weeks for some sort of an invasion. We'll see what that's going to go about, and hopefully get
Wait, what
some
now? An
these-
invasion? What'd you say?
get some more of these fan videos up to get Rapoli's attention.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know. More to come. You'll see. You'll see.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Fun.
I think there will be an invasion of this show and a takeover soon too.
What?
At some point. Mm-hmm.
We shall see.
We shall see. Keep you all on your toes. All right. With that being said, do you have anything else?
Nothing outside of thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining the A-Team. My name again is Amber. That right there, over there, somewhere, is Amanda. We are your Woman Crush Wednesday, 7 p.m. Catch us next week. We will see you here on the A-Team. Thank you so much and take care.
Bye, everybody. Have a great holiday weekend.